Fashionistas. I'm Allie Carter.
And I'm Abby Hammer.
And you're watching A&A Today. We're back with episode 2 and more on the latest in fashion, entertainment, and beauty news right here from WFIT studio at the Fashion Institute of Technology.
Today we're taking you through the best of March from Paris Fashion Week to a new blog for you all to check out. So stay tuned.
Fashion Month kicked off right here in New York City, but it took the streets of Milano, Italia from February 22nd to 28th, 2016. And it featured the greats from Giorgio Armani to Prada. So let's take a look at the worst and best shows of Milan Fashion Week. So, Abby, let's start with maybe our worst.
Okay. So it was kind of hard to pick a worst.
So many good ones.
For Milan Fashion Week, but the one I just wasn't so crazy about was Gucci. I don't know, it just didn't like scream out to me like all of the others did.
Yeah. I definitely think it was more creative than ever before. I don't have a worst because I was seriously obsessed with every collection I saw, so I'll just go ahead and do my best. My best was Dolce & Gabbana. There was glitter, there was prints, there was color, and it was just true European glamour, glitz, beauty, and it was just creative, inspiring, sophisticated, and it was just really great.
Paris Fashion Week took place at the City of Lights March 1st through the 8th, 2016 in Paris, France. We saw sophistication and overall creativity coming down the runway from designers like Valentino and Balenciaga. So, Allie, worst on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Rick Owens. So bad.
I'm just confused.
I'm confused and I'm kind of somewhat embarrassed.
Yeah. Especially since it's Paris Fashion Week.
Yes.
And it's the finale. It's the last one. It ends Fashion Month. It was just bad. Not a fan.
What was your best?
I would say my best was Givenchy.
Yes.
So I thought it was beautiful collection overall. It had, very tribal prints, it had the burgundy colors, it had the very Coachella vibe we've been seeing. To see the tribal prints and everything, so I thought that was great. So what did you think for your best?
Okay, so my best, I have discovered someone completely new who I am completely obsessed with, Zuhair Murad. Oh my god. Okay. If you haven't, please go to the website and just look at everything from
Beautiful.
the bridal, stunning, breathtaking, but even just his ready-to-wear collection that he had during Fashion Week, breathtaking, gorgeous, need every single piece in my life, like immediately.
Definitely. And I'm so happy you've discovered him. He has a beautiful collections for just the red carpet or every day. Our very own co-host Abby Hammer is trending this month because she started her own blog titled Beauty Before Boys. So Abby, tell us about this amazing blog you've started and what it includes and how it began.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I am a licensed cosmetologist. So when I go back home, I work in a salon, and there I do like makeup, nail art, hair, all of that fun stuff. So during high school, I was actually going to competitions for nails, and I placed first in New York State for nail art. So I've like always loved that kind of stuff, obviously. So when was it, like a few months ago, I was kind of encouraged to create a blog, just like somewhere to put all of my work and everything. So I made it. It's really just like beauty, lifestyle, nail art, fashion, everything in one place. Like events that I've gone to, nail art that I've done, just like a little peek inside of my life. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Like, I love writing, so it's like the perfect creative outlet for me, kind of to escape the life of FIT in school.
Yeah, it's so awesome, guys. You have to check it out. She does Friday favorites where she'll feature new products. I know I always look to it. I get it sent to my email, so I read it every time she posts something new. And it's so great.
Yeah, so check it out. It's Beauty Before Boys on Instagram and Facebook, and then beautybeforeboys.wordpress.com for the blog itself. Today's guest is no stranger to the show. She's an AMC student, blogger, and custom jewelry maker. Please help us in welcoming the multi-talented Ally Moran.
Hi. Thank you.
Welcome back.
Thanks for having me back.
Of course.
It's been a while.
Yeah. So tell us about your new jewelry line and what kind of was the process to get there?
So Kempii is based on just a hobby I've had for a really long time. My mom and I have been collecting sea glass and shells and shark teeth on the beach since I can remember. And we have jars and jars and jars of it. So I just thought it would be something fun to do and put it to a good use. And I'm a total beach bum, so it's kind of nice to be able to share that with other people who also have a thing for the beach.
So what kind of pieces do you like to make?
I prefer sea glass. It's probably my favorite, although this is a really cool piece that I found. It's a piece of dead coral. Who knew that something dead could actually
So
be
cool.
beautiful? I don't know, I really like the sea glass a lot. They're called mermaid tears, some people call them that, which is really fun, and I just think they're a colorful way to, dress it up.
I love it. She's modeling
Got the
it.
sea glass going, got the coral.
Yeah.
We're all decked out for AMA today.
So what's the process like to actually start making the pieces?
So basically, we do a huge hunt on the beach whenever I go home, and I find better pieces in the winter, which is kind of weird. It's less picked over, and I try to wire wrap everything. I don't really drill it because I don't want to break it. You work hard to find it, so I kind of wrap it around so I know it's secure and just complements the shape of each piece. And based on the size and structure, I decided, do I want to do earrings, a necklace, bracelet, and take it from there.
So what has been your biggest struggle and the biggest reward so far?
Biggest struggle, actually finding really cool, unique pieces, because a lot of times you find a lot of the same color, a lot of the same shape. So when you find that one piece, that's kind of really when it pays off too. It's just actually finding the pieces is probably the hardest part, but the biggest reward is finding a really cool, unique piece that someone's gonna love.
How much does social media play an aspect into the line? Because I know you have an Instagram set up, and then of course it's available on Etsy to buy. So tell us a little bit about that.
So social media is so important, especially now in marketing. It's a really great way just to get your name out there and build your own personal brand. I am a big believer of picking a filter and sticking to it when it comes to branding. And I think that's really helped me grow a lot and grow some awareness about Kempii. And it's just a really great way to connect with people that are going to like your product.
Awesome.
So where did you come up with the name Kempii?
So Kempii is part of the Kemp's Ridley sea turtle. It's part of their scientific name. The Kemp's Ridley is the smallest and most critically endangered sea turtle. They're based in the Atlantic Ocean, and they go a lot into the Gulf of Mexico, which is my favorite body of water, even though I'm living on the Atlantic Ocean. So we have a lot in common. And I love sea turtles. I love marine life, and I just thought it was a unique way to bring something into it and to kind of build maybe a little bit more awareness about what we're putting back into our oceans.
So neat. I love that.
I'm obsessed.
Well, thank you to our lovely guest, the multi-talented Ally Moran.
Thank you.
If you want to check out her jewelry line, make sure you do. It's available on Etsy. The name is Kempii, and it's at Kempii on Instagram.
Thank you so much for joining us back here for the best of the month of March. And we hope you join us back here next month for our monthly favorites of April.
Make sure you check us out on social media. Facebook, ANA Today, Instagram, and Twitter at AA Today WFIT. This month's hashtag is hashtag MarchBest. Tell us what your favorite event of March was. Until then, stay fierce,
Stay fabulous.
and stay fashionable.